どうも皆さん、おはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは。旅は道連れ世は情け容赦ないのニャー子です。今回はブローケンソード、ウロボロスの呪いの続きをやっていきたいと思います。はい。なんかね、とりあえずいろいろ手がかり探しに来たらいきなりなんか銃撃戦ですね。そうね。
The place looked run down and deserted. Parts of the wall had fallen down. Parts of the wall.
モップ
On its own, the map wasn't going.
はい。じゃあこれと瓦礫。
That wouldn't have worked.
うまくいかない。そうですか。
Parts of the wall had fallen down. Any ideas?
何か考え
We
る
need
か
a target for the shooter. Preferably not me.
それな。それは分かってんだけどさ。
Parts of the wall.
それは分かっとる。
That wouldn't work.
まあそうだよね。
This mop is perfect for the job.
You might need a bit more than just a mop.
怒られた。
That wouldn't have.
そうね。
That wouldn't.
意味がない。どうすりゃいいんだろう。ちょっとヒントください。銃を持ってるやつのは？はい、いらっしゃい。え？これ？これとこれ。
Aiming it on a bow? Always useful.
こいつを
I just hope this works. Are you ready?
Can't wait.
おお、いったね。カジ君いらっしゃい。
Oh no.
おっと
I'd made it without getting shot, but I sure didn't feel lucky. Somehow I had to distract the shooter again. And this time, with a ghost from the past giving me an evil stare.
ヤギ。サイドミラー。
The side view mirror lay too far into goat territory.
タイヤ。
Now then, old fella. You don't mind if I move.
あ、
No.
あ、待ち待ち待ち。あ、これをあ
I
げるよ
needed。the cookie to feed Trevor.
トレボーの餌なんだ。あとあなたが
Look what I got for you, little fella.
お
Now then,
まだダメか。
no.
あとは
The tree was way too sturdy for me to shake any apples down.
うん
Uh-oh. Ow!
ああ、そっか。じゃあ
No.
あいて撃たれる。
Hey, that's the goat had eaten Hobbs' carefully crafted.
はあ
Oh. The apples were bruised.
へえ
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you. I was hoping the goat would be more friendly. Now then.
ダメ
No.
まだダメか。まだダメか。
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you. A pile of apples had just been laid just out of the goat's reach. That was never good. Go on, eat it. The goat couldn't.
はあ、なるほど。よし
Go on, eat this. The goat couldn't.
ダメか。もうちょっと仲良くならないとダメか。
Hey, Mr. Goat. Look what I got for you. Now then.
ダメ
No.
相手。あ
A pile of old. The side view mirror.
リンゴを使って。
Oh boy, you're gonna.
これなら届くだろう。
I distracted the goat, but it would. goat now had a whole... I tossed him my last apple.
よし、そしたらミラーと
A pile of old brandy.
あ
That was all.
こいつをどうにかしたい
That
な。
wouldn't work.
どうすりゃいいんだ。ああ、そういうこと。
I blinded the shooter.
Ush.
Time to make a dash for it.
Don't think I can't see you, sir. If you so much as move an inch, I shall shoot you.
ラモン。
It was a wind chime. Senor, please! Whoever you are, hold your fire! I'm not armed!
Good. That makes it easier for me to shoot you.
My name is George Stobart. I'm a friend!
I have no friends.
あれま。
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Please, put the gun down.
No. Leave now, or I...
All we want is a quick look inside the castell.
I don't believe you. You are here to kill, Senor.
モロケス。
Senor Marquez, he's alive? Well, he'll vouch for us.
You don't fool me like that.
Senor Marquez knows me, I swear.
And I know a lie when I hear one. Go now, or I shoot.
Wait, I have important information.
Vostè. Venghi a me.
おお、なんだなんだ。
Do you understand what I am saying?
Try saying it and let's see.
Ah, well, I'm George Stobart, and I come in peace. Please, put the gun down. I'm not armed.
And I'm still not hearing an
I can understand the old man being edgy, but you look like a woman who's seen the world.
Nice work. You managed to insult Ramon and
Do you mind putting that down? I've had a really bad day.
guns don't agree.
No, and I've got bruises in places that, well, you know, places.
So leave.
We're here
Well, go look.
We were helping a man called Marquez in
He is my father.
I could see where she inherited her temperament. Your father? Well, he's our friend.
Why should I believe you?
証拠ね。
I
はい。
have your father's medallion.
So you're a thief too.
はあ、
Look,
It's old.
あれ。
we tracked down his painting.
Where did you get this?
In London.
All right. You better come with me, but no funny.
You know, you sound just like my friend Nico. Nico!
なんとか進みました。よかった。
What's going on, Ramon? Who's out there?
Some crazy American. Don't worry.
Papa. These people want to talk to you.
Eva, I thought we agreed to shoot intruders. You, how did you find me?
It wasn't easy, senor.
We thought you were dead.
You were wrong.
They've brought you something, Papa.
Can it be? At last, la malédiction.
Well, Senor Marquez, looks like La Malediccio hangs in its right place.
Indeed. I have waited all my life for this. But
Something interesting?
painting. It is different. The face in the...
The one with the symbol of the Tabula Veritatis on it?
How do you know about the tabula?
A priest told me. Said it was the devil's work.
Ha! Priests. Full of lies, every one of them.
Oh, really? Well, this priest said that the tabula was an instrument to raise the devil.
Fool. Who would want to raise the devil?
But you do want to find the tabula.
Yes, because it is a Gnostic treasure. It is special. And my duty is to keep it safe.
I was sure that Marquez still wasn't telling me the whole truth. And now?
I shall decipher the painting and find the tabula. Before she died, my mother said that once its meaning would become clear, and the route to the tabula would be revealed.
So, what's the answer? Where's...
I don't know. The room has changed.
Was there something different about the room back then?
No. Yes. I don't know. You must help.
Well, how? I'm not a Gnostic.
Senor, you must, because soon the Russian will be here.
He knows about Castel del Sans?
I regret, senor, that in Paris I told his sidekick.
Ah, well, I guess we'd better figure this out. And
I'll go and keep watch.
Shoot on sight, remember.
well, Nico, what now?
You try and work out just why the painting has to be in this room. I'll go and see if Eva knows anything.
Whether he knew it or not, I was sure Marquez had the answers.
そうね。
Senor Marquez?
Mr. Stobart?
If we're going to find the tabula,
Yes,
then you will have to help.
of course.
I mean, by being totally honest with us.
When have I not been honest?
うーん。
Tell me about the painting.
When I was a child,
と
I
っても
would
時
stand
間はない
here.
うんうん
Who was the mysterious painter? El Cert, the serpent. And what did it mean, la malédiction, the curse? I asked my father, but he just told me to be patient. He said that one day I would know everything.
When were you last here, Senor?
Not since that day when my father was killed.
So why did the painting bring us here?
As I said, because only here in this room will its clues become clear.
うん。
Why is the Tabula Veritatis so important to the Gnostics?
It is an object of immense power.
力を増大させる。
My ancestors kept it safe for hundreds of years.
うんうん。
They brought it to Catalonia as exiles long ago. In any generation, only one Gnostic knows its exact location. My father, Xavier, was the last of these. He knew dark forces were gathering, but I was too young to learn the secret. So he commissioned La Malédiction, embedding clues to the location of the tabula.
What happened back in Paris? We thought you were dead.
A man came to the apartment looking for Miss Collard. He mentioned a stolen painting owned by a Russian. Obviously, I informed him that I was the true owner.
Obviously.
Next thing I knew, this thug had me pinned to a chair and was threatening to shoot. So I told him of the Castel. And while he telephoned his boss, I hit him with a little...
Guess he didn't know you were the pugnacious type.
なるほど。
So, Eva is your daughter.
She was a gift from God, late in my life.
あらまあ。
One day she will find room for Gnosticism in her heart. I am sure of it.
So, you're the good guys?
Good and evil are meaningless terms. We strive simply to maintain balance and keep the tabula from those who seek to exploit it for their own aims.
なるほど。
So this is you with your mother and father?
Indeed, taken in this very building.
Take a look at this sketch.
It is the face in La Maledicción.
It was drawn by the man who restored the painting.
Then he knew of the Tabula Veritatis. What other secrets did he uncover?
I don't know.
Just as well. The fewer that know the secrets of La Maledicción.
I think this is yours.
My medallion. Where did you find it?
It was left in Nico's neighbor's apartment. Do you want it back?
No. You keep it, for
Oh?
it has a meaning, a purpose. Perhaps you can find out what.
Sure. Just let me know if you ever want it back. Is this one of Nico's photographs of the robbery?
Yes, she gave it to me.
And did you write these notes on it?
Yes, I was trying to solve part of the painting.
Saul?
I never knew what lay in that portion of La Maledicción. The photograph you have of my family, this part of the painting was missing. But once I saw the Tower of Saints, I knew, just as you did, Senor. We must hurry up and figure this.
はいよ。とりあえず調べてみよ
Marquez said that the painting contained clues only a Gnostic could solve. But when it was back in this room, all would become clear. That wouldn't have... That would...
う。何かが足りない？
The plinths looked like they could...
回転？
The plinths...
なんか置いてある
That would... There was a piece of stone on the ground.
So, until you came here, you knew nothing about the Castel?
Didn't know, wasn't interested. I'd better get back on guard in case anyone else shows up.
Your father needs our help, Eva.
My father needs rest, peace, and quiet. Not more of this Gnostic nonsense.
So,
Not a lot. Eva thinks her father's losing it. She doesn't have much time for no. She's never been here before. In fact, Marquez never even talked about the place. As far as I can tell, she and her father never got on. She left home the moment she could.
I don't blame her. So why is she here now?
Marquez begged her, said he was in danger. I guess maybe I'll go inside and...
Tell me if you find anything. I'm not having much luck so far. Hello, Eva.
Senor Stobart.
Please, call me George.
I'd rather not. When are you and your girlfriend leaving?
Actually, she's not my girlfriend.
I don't know what your scam is, senor. You may have fooled my father, but you don't.
騙してない
Well,
騙してな
I
い
can sure see where you get your manners from. Tell me about your father.
When my mother died, he brought me up.
As a Gnostic?
He tried to teach me that stuff. Said I had a religious vocation. Turns out I didn't. On my 18th birthday, I left home and never went back.
Tell me about Ramon.
Apparently he worked here when he... A loyal servant, even though the family left and never came back. More fool him.
Tell me about yourself.
I left home as soon as I could, lived a bit, and now I own a bar in Marseille.
That explains why you know how to use a gun.
No, senor. I learned how to use a gun so I could get rid of them.
Eva was a real... What do you know about La Melodic?
My father has been obsessed by it all his life. He thinks it's full of secret messages. I think it's a crock of
Sure you do. Nico tells me you don't really know about Gnosticism.
Don't know, don't care. And I don't need saints and gods telling me how to live my life.
I can see why you and your father don't get along.
なるほどね。あとはないもんな。よし。ではでは。
La Maledicea. But the plinths,
回転する。こっちはこの像かな。あれ。
I couldn't put another...
違うかな。
If I looked hard enough, I... The Tower of Saints had led us to the Castel. I wondered where the other clues would take us. The figure of the young man was just like the one in the front of the fireplace. It couldn't be a coincidence. The youthful figure... The bearded figure was similar. I wondered if there was a the orb in the old man's hand glowed with a green. An old man with a beard was. It was very like one of the figures in Lama. Carved into the fire. The halo reminded.
どうなんだろう。待って、4つもあったどこって言った？回廊の壁。こっち行けんのかーい。あ、ほんとだ、あるね。
What is that?
It's an old statue. I think it might help decode the.
I'll take a look. Maybe I can help. This door's locked anyway.
ニコがいないからどこにいんだろうとか思っちゃったよ。
I'd put some stat.
ってことはですよ。
Without anything on.
ああ。何も起きない？
The painting.
ああ、難しいね。
The priest appeared to have a pet. He was pointing down to the ring below. It was the figure of a priest, but with a dog's head. The figure was pointing up at a ring above it. It was a castle of saints. Castel de Saints. It was a tower of tormented souls. They looked like the damned. A scarred face stared back at me from within the Ouroboros. Hobbes must have uncovered the image when he was restoring the painting. But what did it mean? And what was its link to the Tabula Veritatis? Within the ring, there were a number of houses. It was a village or a small... Inside the ring was a castle gate. I had no... There was a tower within the ring. Maybe it indicated a plate? Inside the ring was what looked like an... A large Ouroboros dominated the center. Before he was killed, Simeon had said that the tree inside the Ouroboros represented hidden Gnostic knowledge.
中の木にグノシさんの秘密。
And here it was, a whole new image inside the snake. Hobbes had uncovered it. But now...
わからんぷん。
The painting held all.
違う。戻って。あ、違う。
I put some.
こ
I
うか。
wondered if the notes could help decrypt La Maledicción. The illustration showed a group of colored figures engaged in. The blue and green figures appeared to be in control. The crowd in the foreground were colored. I guessed it was a representation of the ritual. The large.
写真をちょっと拡大してみたい。
The photo was of the Marquez family.
Huh? どこで見分ければいいんだろう。違う。回収。
Without anything on.
で、
The stone fireplace. It looked like it had lain. I held up the medallion.
Josh,
Hold on.
nothing happened.
Huh. It was one of those ideas that worked.
ダメか。
I had to get closer before. I'd put some statues in.
あ、わかんねえよ。
The statues were
Cool.
facing outward, just like in the Marquez photo. I waited with baby. Nothing.
これで、
Yeah. I had to get close. The statues and their color. I was. Nope. The painting. A symbol. Simeon had claimed that it was the sign of the. That wouldn't. The church clearly had a. The illustration showed it. The blue and green figures appeared. The crowd in the foreground were colored blue. I guessed it was a. The similarity between the Castell fireplace.
ヒントくれ。 ああ、そういうことか。めんどくさい。なるほどね。日時計見てこよう。どっちが北ですか？
It was an old... From the dial, I could see that the main doors of the house faced north.
北向きに建てられたから、
The statues on the plinth were the... and their couch... I was...
Staircase. I never knew. We must go up. We don't.
おお、来たね。うわお。
Stairs. Always stairs.
Oh my god, look at this.
Josh? Josh? What? A piece of burnt paper with the word Wolfram. That sounds familiar.
Wolfram. I curse that name forever.
What
No,
do you
still-
know about Wolfram, Senor?
Wolfram.
忌
I
ましい
spit
な。
on the name.
So you have lived here for a long time?
All my life. My father served here before me.
おう
In fact, he named me after Senor Xavier's favorite saint. Saint Ramon, patron saint of the falsely accused.
That's nice.
Not really. The Moors put a padlock through his mouth.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess there's a lesson there for all of us. What is Wolfram?
It was a mining company, run by a murdering swine called... In the Civil War, they backed the fascists. In return, Genin was given soldiers to do his dirty work. They came here, brought their bloody war to this house, and killed Senor Xavier.
ああ、なるほどね。
They shot Xavier? Senor Marquez's father?
I was just a boy, but I remember like it was yesterday. Shot him and his friend Hernandez. Like
Why did they come here?
they were searching for something, but they brought death with them. But there is one thing I have never understood. Xavier tried to escape,
図書室から。
but the library windows are barred.
This Kenan, who was he?
He was Swiss, a businessman, and a
そう
murdering
ロシア人が出
swine.
てきたり、スイス人が出てきたり、えらいいろいろ出てくるね。
So what did he want here?
I don't know. When he wasn't torturing the locals, he disappeared. Spent weeks in there. Making notes and studying maps. His men, they crossed the whole of Catalonia searching for...
Did they find it?
Who knows? One day, Genin just disappeared. He never came back.
は
An
あ、
accident, perhaps, in the mountains. May his soul... The soldiers didn't stay long to search for him. They hated him too.
The name Genan was familiar. He was the person who had tried to buy La Malédiction. A coincidence? Perhaps.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
So, when the soldiers left, you took back the house?
Yes. A few years later I returned and cleaned the place up. I locked the library. I could not bear to touch Galen's papers.
Can I have a look at the library?
No. I have kept it locked to honor the memory of Senor Xavier.
Please, this is important.
I lost the key.
結局なくしたんかい。
You lost it?
That evening when I locked it up,
おい。
I drank to the memory of Senor Xavier. The cellars were well stocked, Senora. It was a long night. I hid the key. Then, that was all that was left in the morgue. I haven't touched a drop.
なるほど。
I needed to find out what Galen had been working on.
そうね。ヘルナンデスっていうのが誰なのかっていうのも気になるところよね。
The door was locked. I had to find it. I wondered where Ramon could have hidden it. The plants. The internal courtyard had been even overgrown like this. It had a
どうにかこうにか。相変わらずヤギがいるな。
hello, little one.
ニコには優しいのね。おっと。
Someone had been sleeping in the car. An old pair of in amongst the rubbish on the car floor. I picked up what looked like an old diary. It was Ramon. The library will forever be a shrine. No one will enter. I shall hide the key in a safe. I have just what I need and know what to do. Oh, beautiful lady, your eyes are so blue. I just can't. Ramon was. Our lives are entwined like ivy on a tree. That is what you mean to me.
Oh.
Hey, I was.
こらヤ
Have you
ギ。
no respect for great art? Pretty indigestible, huh?
はあ、ここまで読んだは OK だけど、青い瞳がなんちゃらかんちゃらって言ってたな。缶ね。 ヤゲさんまた前を失礼。こ
The floor of the car was littered with keys from sardine cans.
缶詰缶詰。缶詰？わからん。なるほど、そういうことか。そりゃ気づかんわ。
The wind chime looked like... I wondered if it was Ramon. One old sardine can was bulging. And there it was, the key to...
よし。よしよしよし。だいぶヒントを見てしまったけどね。まあよしとしましょう。
The door was locked.
開いた。
Ramon had been true to his
さ
word.
あ、
This place was like a shrine.
さあ何を調べてたのかな。
The table had been cleared. The tapestry had been... The trunk contained someone's personal possessions. At a guess, I wondered what's... A couple of old... The map had interesting markings and scribbles all over it. George would be so jealous.
So, what is this place you want?
It is my family's chapel.
It's not like any chapel I ever saw. Where's the altar, the crucifix, the Christian symbols? And this fresco, what's that?
How extraordinary. It depicts the journey of my ancestors, the Cathars, and their escape from the hilltop fortress of Montsegur with the Tabula Veritatis from under the very noses of the soldiers of the...
Whoa, wait a minute. Who are the Cathars? And what have they got to do with it?
The Cathars were Gnostics. They lived in the south of France in the 12th century, at peace with the Jews and the Catholics of the Languedoc. They preach that men and women are equal, that God is within you, and that the Church is an obstacle to salvation. The Pope found their core beliefs abhorrent. The Cathars accused him and his church of corruption. He condemned them as heretics. When the Pope learned that they were the guardians of the Tabula Veritatis, he conspired with the King of France and called for a holy war to wipe them out. The Albigensian Crusade was a callous, ruthless massacre. The final confrontation took place here, at Montsegur in 1244. The Crusaders believed that they had slaughtered all the heretics, but a handful managed to escape with the tabula. They traveled south across the Pyrenees along secret trails. They brought the tabula here to Catalonia to be hidden once more. Sadly, it was not the end of their trials. The Spanish Inquisition sorted that. Nevertheless, for generations, my ancestors continued to... So, you understand why the Maledictio is... It will lead us to the tabula again, so we can keep it safe from those who...
The painting brought us up here, senor. We need to find out why.
ガラスのレンズも気になるところだけどね。はい、というわけで本日ここまでちょうどいい時間なんでね。いやー、えれえことですな。なんかだんだんクライマックスに近づいてまいりましたね。いやー、こっからがちょっと楽しみですね。はい、というわけで本日ここまでご視聴いただきありがとうございました。次回も、ブローケンソードウロボロスの呪いの世界でお会いしましょう。はい、カジ君ありがとう。お疲れ様でした。それじゃあ、またにゃん。